Hi, it's me, Maxi Monroe, and I'm on my couch. And yes, it's been a few weeks since I've posted, and I've just had some things come up, and then COVID's been really hard. I mean, it's been difficult to really do the work I wanted to do. My objective was to bring fun, provocative topics on my couch. So I'm back, and welcome new Facebook friends. Always great to meet some new people. And not that I really meet you. And actually, there's my subject of today. My topic of today is dating. Oh my God. Okay, so I get asked quite often, my camera guy, I'm gonna ask him to join me shortly, because he's gonna have some questions for me. So what's the first question you should ask me? What should my David, my camera guy, ask me? Ask Maxi. What do you want to ask me, David? When it comes to dating.
Are you?
No, I get asked that quite often. So, okay, first of all, we're dealing with something that's global, and there are, oh my God, there's just, and where I am, there's so many restrictions. So it's definitely making it difficult. So now we are in spring. Spring just happened, and listen, look, I had to make sure I got my spring tulips. But what comes with spring? Oh my God, like patios and, people in better moods than ever, and so many things, but it's been really challenging. I'm gonna ask David to join me on the couch, because we're gonna actually just talk really briefly about what can we do during such tough times. Now, depending where you are, and I know some of my friends are in the US, it just depends on where you are. Yeah, like where we are, yeah. Nothing's going on, okay? Nothing, okay? Like everything is virtual, and then you gotta be in the bubble. Am I right?
I like my bubble personally, but I'm a hider.
Yeah, and I could say that.
That's why I'm behind the camera.
That's right. He doesn't want to come out. I asked him if he wouldn't mind being my guest on the couch, because the challenge right now is that I can't get people on my couch. So it makes it very, very, very difficult to really talk about topics. But I have a couple of different episodes I'm going to be posting.
So what you mean is you have a hard time people getting on your couch for a show.
That's right.
If you were dating, I don't think you'd have a problem at all.
Possibly not. No. So are you okay with virtual? I don't know. So I want to put something out to my Facebook, Instagram. I'm going to post this on Instagram, a little piece of it. So can you message me with what are you doing during this different times, and how do we date? I mean, what do we do? I don't know. I mean, I certainly miss the socializing. I miss, the idea of going out and having a glass of wine. So I did actually, well, David knows, I love my wine. I collect a lot of wine. This one is a beautiful, beautiful bottle. I've been collecting it for a couple of years. I'm not going to show the name of it, but it is, it's Chilean. It's from an amazing producer there. I do like my big reds.
So, what do you think about virtual? I mean, have you done any virtual stuff dating? Because I think that seems to be the big thing right now.
I do FaceTime with a couple of people, and it definitely makes it challenging. But hey, you know what? You can still kind of see each other, so there's still things we can do privately, right? If you know what I mean.
No, I don't. Please explain.
No, I'm not explaining that. Because we are talking about Facebook. But
I tried, guys.
Yeah, I know. So the one thing I do want to put out there is that I've talked about this with messaging on Facebook. Yeah, I don't always respond. I get people that can be arrogant, ignorant, and just be patient. I do look at messages. I make a decision if I'm going to respond to you. If you are not too mean or aggressive, I may respond to you. But what I would propose to you, if you're watching this, is can you message me as to what you're doing wherever you are? Just say where you're from. Are you dating? How difficult is it? Also the challenges with dating, especially because when it comes to women. I mean, I get it. And I would say a lot of my Facebook friends are male. Yeah, I mean, I want more female, but don't be discouraged, guys. I mean, women are difficult, okay? I mean, I can speak for myself, but I'm not dating for a reason. I'm separated. I just really don't want to date, and it's a pandemic, so it's just, I'm not going to go there right now.
Okay, so, assuming we have the freedom to go out now, or you can say yes.
Yeah.
How does a guy approach you? I
Well,
mean,
you
what
can approach
works?
me.
What works? I mean, when you're looking at...
I think, I mean, when it comes to women, it just depends. Some women, they're just mean, they're obnoxious, they're stuck up. So just be careful with those kind of women. And I think the best thing to do, women, what women prefer is, they prefer a guy that actually is a gentleman. I hate to say it. Not that I'm saying that women don't like an arrogant asshole. Yeah, sometimes they do. But for the most part, I think women, they like a guy that is polite. A guy that, says, you're lovely. But don't bring it on too heavy, because there are some women. And I'm just saying, sometimes there's some women that, yeah, even I'm afraid to approach.
So would it be wrong if I didn't know you, and in the future, I'm assuming we're still going to be wearing masks for a little bit?
Yeah.
If I approach you and I say, excuse me, can you remove your mask before I ask you on a date? Is that wrong? Is that bad?
That's bad. That is bad. Yeah. That would be bad. But it is, like I said, it is difficult to date during a time that's really, I don't know. I mean, it's all new to us, so we're all trying to just...
Like the kiss goodnight, is that with masks?
Well, I mean, if you're dating, if you're going on a date, I mean, if you're willing to go on a date and be with someone, I mean, yeah, of course you're going to have to kiss.
With or without mask?
No, without your mask. You're going to take your mask because you're with your date. I mean, hey, listen, where I am, we got a lot of restrictions here, but we just opened up our patios. We may go to a patio, maybe after we're done this episode, yeah. Because it's been like 4 months where we are, right? It's
yeah.
ridiculous. I mean,
we're going into a whole year actually of some component of lockdown.
Yeah, yeah, and yeah, I see like in some parts of like some other places that everything's open. So yeah, I'm jealous. I'm having a hard time just dealing with, if a guy actually wanted to see me anyway, I can't coif myself. I mean, how am I gonna, because everything's closed. You know what I mean, right? Can't get my toes done properly and, lady things. Does it matter? I don't know. Do guys really care? I think they do, yeah, most of the time.
I think the majority of guys are just quite happy with your appearance personally, but she doesn't think so.
No.
Okay.
I can't
Who's
wait
right?
to-
Am I right or is she right on this
Yeah,
one?
I don't know. I can't deal with it. Gyms and hair salons and like all this stuff being closed for months. Yeah.
Well, I have the same problem. I mean, I haven't got my hair done in a long time.
Right. That's why you have no hair on your head. Yeah, exactly. So
There's a question.
yeah.
How many people want to see her bald?
Yeah. No. Probably 0. Yeah. But we don't want to go there because if that was the case, there could be other circumstances, and we don't want to go.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. So with that, and with this talk about dating, as I'd mentioned during this episode, that message me with questions, some of the issues you have with trying to date during a tough time. Why is it challenging? What can you do better? I can give you my thoughts coming from my perspective. I'm not the expert by no means, but I am always happy to give advice. So listen, all we can do is...
Before you turn away, before you turn off,
Mhm.
I mean, from a guy's perspective now, going back into the dating world after this whole lockdown shuts down, what's a good first date? I mean, what's a good place for people to go? I mean, what's a good first date to get to know you or get to know somebody of your caliber?
Yeah, I think, going out and having a glass of wine together, a nice patio. I mean, that's what I prefer. I've done enough of the FaceTime and the calls and the texting, so many texting, that I actually prefer face-to-face. I really want to see someone, talk to them, really get to know them, and feel their energy and who they are as a person. And then I don't stress about it. I really try to take each day as it comes, make the best of it,
So, I mean, patio, wine, drinks,
That's
casual, relaxed.
Yep, very relaxed. I don't, to be honest with you, I don't even want to be like, I put on a dress because this could be a potential date dress, but I prefer jeans, nice heels, and a nice shirt, and getting to patio, I like it cash. Dressing up, always there. I do it enough for everything that I do for social media, so yeah.
So like a black tie affair for the first date is probably a bad thing.
That's too stressful. Yeah, that's too stressful. Yeah, been there. I don't want to go there. I would prefer like, hey, meet on that even ground. Keep it simple. They have what they call the KISS system, which means keep it simple, stupid. I used to work from that when I worked in the corporate world, and you keep it that way. Get rid of the bullshit, okay? Like, we don't need bullshit, right?
Okay, no. Okay, now thinking about when you talk about bullshit.
Yeah.
Talking about safety, because that's a huge issue for especially for females.
For females, yeah.
So are you more comfortable meeting somebody at a place for the first date, or picking up? So
yeah, but for me, I don't do dating sites, but I do have friends that have been on dating sites. It's a real struggle. And then now with pandemic and virtual dating and trying to meet people, and people are doing it. It's not like it's not happening, but for women especially, we do need to be concerned about our safety, right? For me, it's going to be tough to get me really privately quickly. I just don't do it. It takes a lot to get to know me, and it's not because I feel like I'm any better than anyone. It's really about I don't really date that much, and I think you get to a stage where that's not my focus. My focus is, things that are important to me, family, friends, my work. And then dating's important, yes, because I'd love to have someone in my life, but I don't focus, like, it's not the end of the world.
It's friendship, though, right?
Yeah,
exactly. It's not like when we were 21.
and most times the people I date are people that I've gotten to know over time. So someone who is really endearing, has a sense of being there as a friend. Yeah, it definitely it helps. But it's not for everyone, because, hey, listen, if I went back in my history and I thought about it recently, I've done one night stands, yes, and
recently.
No, God, no. No. I was just thinking about when I did do things that I thought, oh my God, like, what was I
But everybody
thinking?
has, right? I think.
Yeah, I think for the most part we have, like, done things that we thought, okay, what did I do there?
You meet people, you make mistakes with people, and you know that you probably don't want those people in your life again.
Or you just, you go through things in your life and you make those, one time.
So any of you that want a special episode of On the Couch with Maxi's storytelling of her one night stands, how was that? Was that good?
No. But hey, listen, you can share them to me. Again, talking about sending a message to me. Don't be afraid to share your ideas with me. Maybe I'll do an episode of sharing these ideas so everyone is kind of familiar with what's out there. Because when I was going through it, it was different. Maybe it's different today. I don't know.
What about food? Is there a wrong food for a guy to eat on a first date?
Well, you don't want to have gas, right? I mean, last thing we need is,
I guess that's where an outdoor patio is good, though.
That's true. We are an outdoor patio in our city right now, so yeah. I mean, no, I don't think there's any wrong food to eat on a date. I don't know. I mean, look, come on. Let's just judge your date. If you want to impress your date, I don't, and I shouldn't be generalizing because it could be, could be male and male, female and female, male and female. So I'm not judging because I'm open to all, all sexuality. So, yeah, I think just judge your date, like observe, and be coherent. And by the way, when you date, and I know this for a fact, and I don't know if you've known this, I mean, listen, in life, we meet people and sometimes you get their energy and you're like, oh my God, I could never be with them. So just deal with it, and get through it and be polite. And maybe they're not meant to be, just be honest. That's it, right? Be honest, right?
Just enjoy yourself.
Because we don't know.
Enjoy yourself.
We never know. At the end of the day, what is our end objective? Do you want to get, in the date? I'm talking to the date, right? Do you want to have like, yeah, you know what I'm talking about, yeah, like some fun, or maybe you just want to get to know someone, right? So you have to decide. For me, it's all about just really getting to know someone and feeling them, and I always know when I meet someone. I just know right away. So, but I'm never not open to, learning new things or finding out about someone. So I'm always open to that, but I'm not the easiest person to get to know either.
So what about if somebody asks you out and you say no? How do you feel if they ask you out a second time or a third time? Or
it's okay. I don't see it as bad. I mean, I look at it as like, they're persistent, and I may say yes, right? Like, I like persistency because I'm not easy to get to know or to get out. It's not because I'm stuck up or feel I'm any better. I just don't go that easily.
It's actually just the opposite.
What?
She's absolutely so not stuck up and so
that's
level-headed.
true. Yeah,
she does not see herself as
that's
the
right.
rest of the world sees her. So.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm easy to get to know. It's just dating is like a whole different spectrum, and I just don't do it that easily. So, is that it for a video?
I think we could probably, unless we're going to do, did you want to do a show and tell now too? So, assuming that the date goes really well, how do you treat somebody on the couch? When did you bring them back?
Yeah, that's private. That's private. That's private.
That's also, I know we can cut it, so.
That's got to be like 25 minutes.
It's 19 minutes, so.
So that could be split up.
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
So stop it, yeah. So